Layers and ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the for the wrong sport. If you know, you know. If you know about the though it's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. You ever been hit with the water, then had to wait till you walk away. If you know, you know. When we all clicking like Golden State, and you and your team of the motorcade. If you know, you know. Been green wishes like a genie to bed in two-piece bikinis. I've been hiding where you can see me. The skybox is right next to Reese's. Solely responsible for showing rappers how to stand on the front lines.
Let's go out here. We gotta encourage Let's go for gold.
poop on the floor?
Poop on the floor?
Yeah.
When?
Did you have diarrhea?
No. There's poop on the floor?
No. It looked like a diarrhea squirt on the floor.
Yeah.
I love finger fucking you. All of a sudden I'm hearing thunder when we busting up. Niggas keep ducking and taking numbers. Let her watch you at a block party, begging for drama. One reaching on the old times. As for my mama, I would trade my life for yours. My heart closed doors, the only girl that I adore. Everything I'm asking for, talking to me, baby, need to just take you around. 17 like Randy, you just wanna be down. Talking loud when I tell you be quiet. You move the crowd, busting rounds, activating the ride. That's why I love you so. No control down the road, unleashed. After a hit, you break apart. But back to one piece. Much love to my one and only girlfriend. The world is ours. Just hold me down.
Let them out to the red till a million $1 Yep, like in the Kango and a new Cadillac with an all-go hammer. Long as I remember how to Atlanta, I can give a about a dog. Cause I used to getting things from a chat, so I count setting numbers in the hood. Do what I say, do. Tell me break bread, a fake dead, a bit to hate that. 50 million, you died to make that middle. You vote for Trump, you see me outside when you know what's up. I ain't hearing no talk, ain't funny, no hee-haw. Like a Black Panther week to the teeth, try me weak. Swear to God, I could have been Freddie Gray or Mike Brown getting down with a on me and a half a blame me by Sandra Bland. Listen, boy, you're challenging with the running man. I was challenging with a hand. What you see before you, what they told you from nothing, man. Grand hustle over everything.
Never even think of alone. I let you black and home. The top is to my happy home. Me and my girlfriend. All I need in this life is
I'm a bitch that's keeping it alive, keeping it hot. When you fuck it in the dark, nigga, west side. What? Bring it on.
looks for me. Lost in the doorway, 36 running clock. Me and my girlfriend. You and they talk when we ride, jump in the sunset. Come on, let's go, chat. Crazy as whirlwind. I challenge you. Record the tears on the days for me. Smoking shirt, drinking more, think the fuck. Kick with me and my girlfriend. Fell in love with the struggle. Hands on the steering wheel. Lost you feel like bust. Fuck them all, rock and roll, sweet. What that dog rock? Exercising all these. My fucking looks on the side. My contemplation high. Ready to die. We fail out. Take the jail back. Niggas unite. I'm first hit. You want to see you next. That you in every secret place. I can hold you way. And what's really got you ready? You so happy to see me. Make the front page. Prime time live on TV. Look at my girlfriend. Every 45, but she still live. One shot. Niggas heartbeat stop.
What's on the podcast? Run, nigga, run! I'm on the ass, nigga. Run, nigga, yeah. What's that? Nigga, down.
My girlfriend, black in the dark tonight. Where the niggas at? Bitch, man, she got my heart to find. Nigga, my girlfriend, don't be separated. Now I got you, niggas out. Baby girl, I'll always be right. Lift you up and get a style. So now I'm like I'm trying with you. Once you can sense when you turn 22. It's true, nothing compares to the satisfaction. Got me when we out of action. Me and my girlfriend.
All I need in this life is say, my girlfriend.
Tell me why you love me. My girlfriend. All I need in this life is say, my girlfriend. Tell me why you love me. My girlfriend.
I need you to understand your ways.
Experience that days cause so many arguments and strains. Now I realize how I treat you. The secret to keep being faithful down cheaply. Come to the back hands in time, deeper than the drama of mankind. I trust you clearly, I shoot blind. In time I plot niggas, drop the niggas that's the rise. We all soldiers in God's eyes. That's how for war, never leave it there. I'm gotta know the truth, but you know it from my bedside crazy. Jealousy, hanging with fellas. I'm a racially alone, anticipating when I'm hoping to come home. I'm waiting for us home, this is true love, I'm a feeling. I'd rather put it in my bed, but you a feeling. It's gonna leave me cold, I'll be there. The reason I stand tall to me and my girlfriend. All I need in this life is my girlfriend. Down the ride to love again. My girlfriend. All I need in this life is my girlfriend. Down the ride to love again. My girlfriend. I love finger fucking you. All of a sudden I hear thunder when you bustin' up. Niggas be ducking or taking numbers, let them watch you at a block party, begging for drama. While we sitting on the old times. That's on my mama, I would trade my life for yours. Behind closed doors, the only girl that I know. Everything from basketball, talking to me, begging me to just take you a plan. 17 like a crazy, you just wanna be down. Talking loud when I tell you be quiet. Move the crowd, bustin' pounds at the baby to ride. That's why I love you so. Yo, your trunk down the road, leash. After a hit, you break apart. But back to one piece. Much love to my one and only girlfriend. The world is out. Just hold me down, baby, witness the power. Never leave a nigga alone. I love you black on the phone. Turn it out to a happy home. Me and my girlfriend. All I need in this life is my girlfriend. Down the ride to love you. My girlfriend. All I need in this life is my girlfriend. Down the ride to love you. My girlfriend. All I need in this life is my girlfriend.
Ah!
Down the ride to love you. My girlfriend. Lost in the world with 96 Bonnie and Clyde, me and my girlfriend. 285 when we ride, dropping this whirlwind. Born as a ghetto child, raised in the whirlwind. Look for me, lost in the whirlwind. 96 Bonnie and Clyde, me and my girlfriend. 285 when we ride, dropping this whirlwind. Born as a ghetto child, raised in this whirlwind. Look for me, lost in the whirlwind. 96 Bonnie and Clyde, me and my girlfriend. 285 when we ride, dropping this whirlwind. Born as a ghetto child, raised in this whirlwind. Look for me, lost in the whirlwind. 96 Bonnie and Clyde, me and my girlfriend. Lost in the whirlwind. 96 Bonnie and Clyde, me and my girlfriend. Me and my girlfriend.
I know you don't love me. You at the city when Jay-Z's around. I know you don't love me. I know you don't love me. You scream and holler when them names in town. I know you don't love me. I know you don't love me. You put me up far and holds me down. I know you let me have your life feel a little crisp. Try to run game on me, you put a bitch. I know you don't love me.
Davis and Ostrich, you know me a pal. You can see my outfit on the Discovery Channel. I'm a stunner with bitches trained like robots. They sniff coke, D-roll, and they call out glass. It's the brick hop.
Yeah.
Ella Metro on that beat.
Help, sis.
The way she put that pussy on me, I feel helpless. And I was everything to myself, I'm selfish. But she want a nigga like me as well. Been trying to stay away from her, but I can't help.
If it ain't me, you Curry get the flame going, Prince Zuko. Swimming through the money like a flounder. I just want the knowledge and the power. Why the looking at me sour? Need it like chowder. Rada. Never gave a fuck about a dollar. More money, me, more problems. Pray for me to fall like autumn. Cause I got it on my own with no help, man. Gotta get it, that's it, and myself, man. They need a new hope. Deal of a new giving out like Shaq at the free throw. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket too big, Rakesh. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too kudo. You in a no chat, you go. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they sumo. I'm around like a Hoover. Making free pants in the future. Pockets on the look super. Bills on me blue slot Cooper. Money on my mind just like a tumor. Spread my money out and then I call that a rumor. Curry is on the move, no Uber. People try to block it, shine like lunar. Eclipse when I take all my chips. When I pop off the like hummus, see them. Echo back with the flip. Money flow like a battleship. Diddy the new. Deliver new. Giving out like shack up the free though. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket too big, Rakesh. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too kudo. You and none, no Chad Hugo. Pocket too big, they sumo. 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 Pull card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too kudo. You and none, no Chad Hugo. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they sumo. Hey, what's up, gang? Let me go secure for the game right quick. Hey, what's up, gang? I got it. I think it's my fault. For real. What's up? Get the rest. Hey, I got that check-in to go. I'm gone. A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. Good drip. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your light? Bank account looking like yikes. In jail I had. I'm like, you got off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hanging and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top.
Hello.
What you doing?
Playing my game.
Where the kids upstairs?
Yeah.
I just wanted to call you and tell you thanks for everything.
What you mean? Thanks for what? No reason. The Joker been talking trash like the whole damn time. Nah, this the dude from yeah. Nah, this cat from a while ago. He used to be in the other league, he was kicking butt in the other league. Alright, let me play this game. I'll make sure later on.
city, I don't want to be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you got to hustle, but you can't stick to the ground, you wasting your time. I need a double a verse. I do it for it.
I said thank you. I appreciate it.
I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that check to go. A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call. For real. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Ahead will...
What's up, man? I can't hear you. Huh?
We'll punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round.
It's snowing?
As we are underway here on a January afternoon. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Wins to throw on second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here we go with Jamal Charles. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Equanimous St. Brown, 27 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. Crosby on now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll lift the throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the 1st.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. And not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
It's a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his 1st here, and it's good for a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Over the middle, Rodgers has it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Now Wentz again. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
That's fine. Yeah. Right.
They'll keep it on the ground, this time with Charles. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves to James.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
DeAndre Washington, his first carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
All right.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And that's called in by St. Brown over the middle. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. And in this weather, I know you weren't a quarterback, you were on the defensive side of things, but how hard is it to throw that football?
It can't be easy because you never know how the moisture is going to affect things, and each quarterback handles it differently. Some of them are a little bit better than others. Depends on whether they wear a glove, not wear a glove, how cold is it. You know, all those things go into it. But it goes to everything else. Keeping your footing when you're running routes. Supposedly you have the advantage as a receiver because you know where you're going. But that's not easy as well. Finally, just locating the ball when it finally comes through the snow. Kids love it. Kids love snow. Players, not so much at times.
And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. second down, Washington. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his targets caught. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Nigel Brown coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On third and long, it's Rodgers. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And Crosby puts it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That hold coming from the middle of the line to center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now it's Ajayi. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Tackle made by Kenny Vaccaro.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. On second down, here's Wentz. Looking for Aguilar, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremont Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Hey, check 26.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play. And just like that, it's third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on third.
Thinking pass all the way.
319.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Crosby on now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
On the ball.
They'll start out on the ground with a giant. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw, it's Wentz.
God damn!
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've come upon halftime here. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. To return, it's DeAndre Washington. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
All right, let's go, come on.
On second down, Jamal Charles. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, it's hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run
gotta
the ball,
kick that.
protect this lead, give it to the back.
Come on, bro. You got to kick that.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point.
You got to kick that. That shit on the 40-yard line. You got to kick that. You got to kick that, bro.
That defense stand up and stop them.
You gotta kick that. That shit ain't even on the 40. You have to kick this. You are cheating. It's part of the league rules. It is the 40-yard line.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
This nigga failed, boy.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense.
And his pass is intercepted.
This nigga here, boy, I ain't throwing that ball no more.
Will take over at their own 45-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Jamal Charles. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, check 26. 319.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes.
Get that ball, boy.
They'll say it's incomplete.
Gotta get that ball. We don't get no chances like this. He's doing the same fucking 3 plays. Get that fucking ball.
Hands, a little bit questionable.
The same fucking 3 plays, man. Get that fucking ball. Don't play with his ass.
This is 3rd and 4.
Uh-oh. I ain't seen this one.
A handoff for Washington.
Good fucking stop.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
When a good play
These boys trying to play fucking defense out here, baby. Let's go.
Leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned. All the other guys making sure they're in the right spot.
I want to run this back. I want to run this back.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just 1 big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made.
I run that back. I would run that back.
From being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Wentz going to throw. And the Packers get nowhere to go, and they bring him down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's taken it around the 40. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
Get that motherfucker, man.
He's sacked. Fletcher Cox with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Fuck.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
You trying to run at me? I need 2 touchdowns. I need 2 touchdowns and a stop.
Back now at Lambeau.
Can I get a stop?
It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Why are you sitting up and not sitting down when playing there?
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
He's gonna sit down.
Time, and I thought they were going to get
it, buddy, let me play real quick.
He flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct. So able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. He had it online, gave it a pretty good ride too, but in the end, he's a victim of the crossbar.
And Brandon, you know kickers very well. I bet if we ask him after the game, he'll say he didn't get all of it. We've seen him hit from deeper than this in warm-ups. But here, he's a foot or so from clearing that bar.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. The Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun. Wentz going long here for Wallace. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now, look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down, and of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands
that motherfucker, man.
And how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. They'll hand it off. This is Charles. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
See, you be fucking me up with this damn. You know what? Fuck it.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Caught left side by Cobb.
Fuck! Trying to get that motherfucker.
Not before getting this inside the 30. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. A first down carry here for Charles. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Hey, check 26. Yeah, this.
To throw on second down. Rodgers. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one goes for 24 yards. It's one thing to complete that pass on a nice sunny 70-degree day, but in these elements, that's a tough thing to do.
It is, and let's just put the whole thing together, not just throwing the ball. Trying to protect the quarterback now when you got the pass rushers coming at you, and maybe things are a little slippery on the field. The guy's trying to cover downfield.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Crosby on now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Wentz now to throw, and this one's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's Wentz to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Kentrell Bryce picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe some...
Now he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Fuck you, Bill. I'll be back next year.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Crosby.
Fuck you, Bill.
The lead is now 24. Crosby on now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. They'll begin the drive with a Jai. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defense.
Get that nigga! Get that nigga! Come on, Mr. Ralph! Can I get a call, Mr. Ralph?
Didn't happen on that play.
Now a deep ball there on second down.
Hell, T9. Can I get a call, Mr. Ralph? Like one call.
The Eagles on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He's to the 10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Not this fucking play again.
Rodgers looking to throw toward the pylon, caught, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Crosby on now to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final try now for Wentz. Now a desperate, and now here's another interception. Kevin King with a pick. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And that will write it for to this ball game. And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, it all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you got all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won, and rightly so. They're moving on. They still have a chance to get to the big game. But let's not bury the team that lost. I think I do a lousy job of illuminating what a great year they had.